First top headlines, district magistrates issue orders for submitting licensed arms and weapons ahead of the polls, latest by 23rd March. Protests intensify over arrest of 3 cadres of Bombay-led UNLF, torch rallies carried out across the valley. "1,058 polling stations vulnerable critical," says Manipur Chief Electoral Officer. Election Commission of India issues do's and don'ts of Model Code of Conduct. And curfew relaxed in Imphal West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Kamjong district till 8 p.m. in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. Following the announcement of the poll scheduled for the 18th general election to Lok Sabha 2024 on March 16, where Manipur goes to polls on 19th and 26th April, the law and order situation in Thoubal and Kangpopit district has been reviewed. Further, the district magistrate in Thoubal, A. Shubha Singh, has directed all licensed arms holders to deposit their arms at the nearest police station. This measure is to prevent any untoward incidents during the elections. The licensed arms will be kept in self-custody of police stations in the jurisdictions of the license holders' residence. The last day to deposit these arms is March 23rd. Failure to comply will result in confiscation of the arms and ammunition by the District Police Administration. The issuance of new arms license and application process for the same have been suspended. Protests in Manipur continue to gain momentum as residents express their strong opposition to the National Investigation Agency's recent arrest of 3 Bombay-led United National Liberation Front UNLF cadres. Last night witnessed a significant display of dissent with approximately 300 Mera Paibis leading a torch rally from Kwagatil to Kaishampa Junction in Imphal. The primary demand was the immediate release of the detained UNLFP members, a call that echoed loudly throughout the gathering. As the rally culminated at Kaishampa Junction, the Mera Paibis amplified their discontent through passionate slogans including "Respect Peace Talk," "Combat Illegal Immigrations," and "Free the 3 detainee held by NIA without delay." This chant reverberated through the streets, underscoring the depth of frustrations felt by the community over the perceived injustice of their arrest. One woman, deeply engaged in the protests, articulated a sentiment that the 3 cadres should be regarded as civilians given the peace agreement already in place with the Bombay-led UNLF group. It may be noted that the National Investigation Agency NIA has detained them for a 10-day period from 13 March to March 23, 2024. These 3 Bombay-led UNLF cadres were arrested in connection with the case number RC 23/2023/NIA/DLI by NIA New Delhi. This case pertains to a transnational conspiracy by Myanmar-based leadership of militant outfits to wage war against the government of India by exploiting the current ethnic unrest in Manipur.
Hojii jakoi le jeng pham ase kwa tekhem dani masida akhogi yam le miyam ne janba ima singna khut kamera kaiduna Bombay no singba UNLF ki team di army in chief launa mi hul pha thi bo yani do ima yam no se khut kamera kaiduna release Mati asumgi yam asina hamlo ban na dina put kamera pai dina ko yin nam masongi imam yam na ko ke horgo chapter really asida we want peace to stop you want to play and be amadi asuma tam da phajang kraba ko pambai no simba UNLF ki chief of army ma ma ta loile ba mioi ani kunna mioi hum atu matam condition amata yaudna hado ka dam ya la ko ya no imase asina istoki wahan to en lo ba sala ba sala re do ka asne je masu le na kan to risna ko ya la ba imasingna hojik veli chapki famous le ko ki imasing sa to kin ya mi mioi cha ka ya na be hole banai dana ko ki lakwa ko ki khutta mai ra pai dana sali ko rally ama khak ni hiram asida ko ki imasingna pangli ba si athu matam da Manipur lengakna phajin khraba ko ki mioi sing asibo ko ki army in chief yauna phajin khraba mioi sing asibo athu matam da condition am ta yaudna thador na ba khona ga dabni haiba kholak ya ma su lauri hiram asigi matang da video journalist sing amgolo na podun jar risiges now elite news ka shampal
Manipur Chief Electoral Officer Pradeep Kumar Jha has said that 1,058 polling stations out of 2,955 have been identified as vulnerable critical in the state. Addressing a press conference here, Jha said the first phase of the polls on April 19 will cover 47 assembly segments, while the second phase on April 26 will have 13 assembly segments. The last date for filing nomination is March 27th. He said the state has a total number of 10,47,929 females and 9,80,855 male voters in addition to 239 transgender electors. To check election expenditure, 197 flying squads, 194 static surveillance teams, 92 video surveillance teams, 60 video viewing teams and 60 accounting teams have been constituted. He further stated that special polling arrangements have been made for senior citizens who are above 85 years of age and for those patients who have been affected by coronavirus and who are under quarantine. 10 officials have visited polling stations for identification of vulnerable locations. A total of 1,058 polling stations have been identified as vulnerable and critical. He said adding steps have been taken to identify history cheaters, troublemongers and persons who might create troubles. These critical and vulnerable polling stations will be brought under webcasting or videography, along with deployment of micro-observers and additional deployment of CAPFs, he said.
State regarding media certification and monitoring committee, the state level MCMC, the pre-certification committee as well as district level MCMC have been constituted to pre-certify political advertisements and to check paid news. Political parties and the candidates will have to apply at least 48 hours in advance for publication of political advertisements in electronic media, including social media. All political advertisement to be published in electronic media shall be mandatorily pre-certified by the MCMC. Use of various IT tools is also being taken up so that lots of issues get resolved and taken care of in real time. So various IT applications like Know Your Candidate, Suvidha app, Saksham app for persons with disabilities, C-Vigil app, E-Atlas, Polestar, etc. will be used. Permission may be obtained online for holding meeting, campaign, etc. by candidates and political parties 48 hours in advance through Suvidha app. Complaints also, if any, may be lodged by any citizen through C-Vigil, where a complainant may upload picture or video and report violation of Model Code of Conduct. Is provided for also for persons with disabilities, and this facility also extends to senior citizens above the age of 85 years and electors who are quarantined due to COVID. This facility will be made optional to the electors. PWD electors will also be provided with vehicles, volunteers and wheelchairs wherever required.
The Election Commission of India (ECI) has announced a schedule for the forthcoming general elections alongside assembly polls in 4 states, along with a number of by-polls. Spanning 7 phases, the Lok Sabha election are poised to be a pivotal moment in the world's largest democracy. Coinciding with these announcements, the Model Code of Conduct (MCC) has been set in motion aimed at fostering a fair electoral environment for all stakeholders. Here is a comprehensive breakdown of its key tenets. Respect for religious spaces. Under the MCC's purview, parties and candidates are barred from utilizing places of worship, be it mosques, churches or temples, for electioneering purposes. Additionally, appeals to caste or communal sentiments to secure votes are strictly prohibited. Conduct and criticism. Candidates are urged to maintain decorum by limiting criticism to policies, programs, and past records of opponents. Personal attacks and unverified allegations are to be eschewed. Anti-corruption measures. Stringent measures against corrupt practices are enforced, including voter bribery, intimidations, and public campaigning within 100 meters of polling station. Liquor distributions on a polling day and 48 hours prior is strictly prohibited. Respect for property rights. Political parties are prohibited from utilizing private properties for campaign materials without prior authorizations during the MCC period. Peaceful assemblies. Ensuring peaceful political meetings and processions, parties are mandated to inform authorities of venue and timing, obtain necessary licenses, and prevent disruptions from supporters. Traffic regulations. Efforts to minimize traffic disruptions during processions are mandated, with organizers instructed to segment long processions appropriately. Symbolic gesture. Effigy burning and other acts of symbolic aggressions towards opposing parties or leaders are prohibited. Crowd management. To avert tension, unnecessary crowds near polling booths are to be avoided, with restrictions on displaying propaganda materials and serving food at candidate camp. Fair government use. The ruling party is barred from monopolizing government facilities, transportations, or media for electoral gains. Financial promises, ad hoc appointments, and discretionary grants are restricted during the election period. Manifesto integrity. While election manifestos are not deemed corrupt practices, the distributions of freebies is cautioned against. Manifestos must align with constitutional principles and the spirit of the MCC. Assam Rifles ESM or Veterans Day is scheduled to be organized on 23rd March 2024 at Company Operating Base Lilong of Kaithalmanbi Battalion in Thoubal district of Manipur. The event is being organized to celebrate Assam Rifles Veterans Day and to felicitate Veer Naris. During the event, stalls of various government departments will be established along with medical and dental checkup centers to provide all-round solutions of grievances of veterans under a single roof. Stalls for sericulture, agriculture, skill development, fisheries, veterinary and animal husbandry will be opened, along with stalls for medical camp, dental camp, Aadhaar updation, and SBI and HDFC banking solutions during the event. In a significant development, State BJP leader Ankita Datta has been appointed as Vice Chairman of Assam State Youth Commission with immediate effect. In an order issued on March 15 stated, in partial modification of order issued vide number SYW 250/2024/2021/57 dated 26 May 2022, Dr. Ankita Datta, resident of Ward number 5, Dolmug Yangaon, Sivasagar town, is hereby appointed as Vice Chairman of the Assam State Youth Commission with immediate effect in place of Sri Arunjoyti Morant, relief. Ankita Datta will be replacing Arunjoyti Morant, who have been relieved of his duties. The Zero Police in Arunachal Pradesh confiscated rupees 59,20,000 in cash during the random check at the Pine Grove area. The money was seized from Bao Terry, a resident of Bao Simla Kamle district. The police, acting on suspicion, stopped the vehicle, a Scorpio, and found the cash in grey journey bag during a random search. The vehicle, allegedly transporting the seized amount, was en route from Jiro to Kamle district. The entire operation was conducted in accordance with legal procedures under the supervision of an executive magistrate. Amid the public emergency imposed in 6 districts of eastern Nagaland due to the central government's inability to address the frontier Nagaland territory issue, 20 regional legislators have appealed to the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization (NPO) to defer the proposed meeting scheduled for March 19. The Eastern Nagaland Legislature Union (ENLU), in a letter to the NPO president, stated that they are presently stationed in Delhi to discuss the frontier Nagaland issue with central leaders. They mentioned that they are waiting for an appointment under the given circumstances. A convenient tentative date, time and venue shall be intimated by us for the proposed meeting. Read the letter from Legislator Lima Onenchang, Secretary of ENLU. However, the NPO has declined the request of the Legislators Union and in a letter stated, after an hour-long discussion, it was unanimously decided that the proposed meeting will go as fixed. It may be stated that a meeting which was convened on ENSF by NSFM on 14 March 2024 at Tuising was postponed to 19 March 2024, considering the convenience of ENLU members, as all 20 members were travelling to New Delhi. Further, it is presumed that there will be no point meeting central leaders since election Model Code of Conduct to the Lok Sabha 2024 has already been declared by the ECI. Therefore, while taking cognizance of your tight schedule and inconveniences, we request the ENLU members to take out time to be present in the proposed meeting positively. It may be mentioned that the NPO has convened a meeting with the state's lone Rajya Sabha MP, 20 elected members of Eastern Region and leaders of various civil society organizations on March 19 to discuss the ensuing issue. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Gear up for the future with Quantum University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Quantum is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships, which makes it stand out among the rest.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdok Chari, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Diabetes ko loina le hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laying jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoy. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Planning to study outside Manipur? Are you confused about your college or university selection? After 12, Manipur Edu Online provide assistance to help you. College or university selection, admission guidance, career counseling. Don't delay. For more details, kindly log into our website www.manipuredu.online, or you can also call us at 7628 960 947.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. Amidst the Manipur government's effort to deport some of the Myanmarese refugees, Chairman of Manipur Human Rights Commission (MHRC) visits refugees camp at Kamjong district yesterday. During the visit, MHRC chairperson Justice U.B. Saha was accompanied by Under Secretary M.D. Jairahman, ADC Kamjong, Sri H.L. Jain, SCC Kamjong along with additional SP Kamjong, OC of Chasad Police Station, and officials of 8th Battalion of Assam Rifles were also present during the visit. MHRC chairperson inspected 2 refugee camps temporarily set up at Sanganglok, Keroram and Faiko in Kamjong subdivision, where more than 2,000 Myanmarese refugees, mostly Chinkuki, are lodged. It has been reported that there are around 900 refugees, mostly San and Burmese, are taking refuge at Sanganglok camp, and around 1,200 refugees, who are mostly Chinkuki, are lodged at Faiko camp. Interestingly, Chinkuki refugees are not willing to stay with those of San and Burmese refugees. Despite capturing biometric of these refugees, 37 Burmese from Aungjaya of Myanmar were detected last Thursday. On inquiry, the local police informed that the local police, with the help of district administrations, enters particularly of 8 refugees in a form prescribed by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. After inspections of the refugee camp, MHRC chairperson interacted with village headmen or chiefs and leaders of CSOs, including representatives of Raizan Long and Raizan Trader Association. Local CSO leaders voiced the need for economic avenues and praise on the need for trade center in the area to boost livelihood means. Responding to the grievances raised, Justice Saha assured that MHRC would make every possible effort to improve basic amenities, including medical facilities and sanitation, by communicating with the government. Emphasizing on the need of the children education, Justice Saha called for provisions of learning center at camps for children.
There is only Methi people. Now Methi people ready to give you blood. If you say I will not take the blood, do you survive? तो Methi लोग बोलेगा मैं कुकी लोग का blood नहीं लूँगा, लेकिन उसका blood का जरूरत है. तो blood के साथ क्या कुकी और मेथी होता है? Blood तो blood है. 2 बोतल पानी लोगे लास्ट में, दोनों बोतल से पानी इधर उधर डालोगे फूल आए, तो पानी तो गिर जाएगा. लेकिन थोड़ा पानी दोनों तरफ से फेंकना पड़ेगा. मेथी लोग कभी बोला, तुम भी थोड़ा फेंको, उन लोग को भी थोड़ा फेंकने बोलो.
In the heart of Manipur's turmoil, 2 displaced young girls, Lorembam Anjali Devi, 13 years old, and Chanambam Langlen Chanu, 14 years old, emerged as beacons of light and hope. Selected to represent their homeland in the 3rd Sub-Junior Boys and Girls National Boxing Championship 2024, they bring a story of resilience and determinations. Lorembam Anjali Devi hails from the strife-torn Lok Hills of More Ward No. 5, and Chanambam Langlen Chanu comes from Iko Sadu Koireng. Guided by the compassionate vision of renowned boxer Laishram Sarita and her husband Chongtham Thoiba, who is also the administrator of Sarita Regional Boxing Academy, the academy has become more than just a training ground. It's a sanctuary of dreams for many displaced children. Providing free residential boxing training since the start of the Manipur violence, the academy embodies the power of sports to heal and unite. The tale of Anjali Devi and Langlen Chanu is not just about boxing, it's about fighting back with grace, about standing tall against the waves of adversity. Today, these young girls were seen off by their coach Sarita Laishram and team at Imphal Airport as they embark on their journey to participate in the national championship. Their participations in the tournament, organized in associations with the UP Boxing Association, is a narrative wrapped in hope and unwavering courage, symbolizing the strength of a community standing strong amidst trials. The championship is scheduled to take place from the 18th to the 25th of March 2024 at Shahid Vijay Singh Pathik Sports Complex in Greater Noida. Other than these 2 displaced children, 5 others from Sarita Regional Boxing Academy, SRBA, and 15 other students different other boxing academies of the state will participate in this championship.
angang ani se khogi relief camp de angang ani se aur ka pulap na moi khoi ka dam angang tare ne Manipur go ne di angang moi kun ni thoi chaka do post ahum ga moi kun ma sa ka do haju phongda khogi me gi rang du de gi angang sing se jik moi ne se chaka do angang ani se amana more de gi amana iko adom sai de gi ai dare moi se Manipur da haju thoi bi rang sida moi je mai makai leitra ga khogi mai thado ga moi je lamje lakpa adagi relief camp dagi aina sum mateng bang chappa matam da relief camp dagi aina moi sana boxing pam bra boxing maram da wai sam boxing sana ni ngadi aina ta cha chena moi sana ni ngena tawra ga moi relief camp dagi moi tara moi na khala porok ne da huji koi ne di yamna haidare yam da ba matam yam da na haidare matam yam thang na long da ngang jing jam ne improvement later kan dang asai Manipur go na mo ani se represent of Manipur sa tuina sida aham de angang sing je wakal yam na wa ba adegi mentally disable ba haidi khang dona ho ki wirang do na moi da mentally de yam na pressure adegi akhang arak leiba je ngasai gi khogi boxing da sum aham de moi numi tarani mitti matam change moi je panu ne bada haidare khara akoi da thaja hanba akoi se moi gi da mak mai gi da mak phajana khoina tawbini adegi mo dun si na khoini yengdini habagi thaja hanbada haidare moi de pakhat pa mi de thaja da ba kanoma makhon ta ga sum khoi da yam na charang na ba ngang se ai tumin tumina machin si de ungal le bugum sam tawram
Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed his delight today as over 1 crore households across the nation registered for the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. In a tweet, the Prime Minister highlighted the achievement, stating the massive response the initiative has received since its launch a month ago. The PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, amid providing free electricity to households, has garnered significant attention and participation from citizens nationwide. Registrations have poured in from various states, with Assam, Bihar, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Odisha, Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh witnessing over 5 lakh registration each. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasized the importance of registering for the scheme, urging those who haven't done so yet to sign up at the earliest. This initiative promises substantial reductions in electricity expenses for households along with ensuring energy productions. It's poised to encourage lifestyle for environment, life on a grand scale, contributing to a better planet, quotes the PM. In a significant development following the enactment of Citizenship Amendment Act CAA, 18 Hindu refugees from Pakistan, long-term residents of Gujarat's Ahmedabad, have been officially granted Indian citizenship. The documentation process took place during a special event held at Refugee camp, with Gujarat's Minister of State for Home Harsh Sanghavi in attendance. The event, organized at the district collector's office on Saturday, saw the distribution of citizenship document to the refugees. Minister Harsh expressed his hopes for the newly minted citizens, urging them to actively participate in the nation's developmental journey. He reiterated the commitment of both central and state government to integrate all citizens into the mainstream of society. The empowerment for district collectors to grant Indian citizenship to minority community members from Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh stems from Gazette notification issued in 2016 and 2018 as per the official release. These notifications have facilitated the process for refugees residing in Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar and Kutch district of Gujarat. This recent development brings the total number of Hindu refugees from Pakistan granted Indian citizens in Ahmedabad district to 1,167 as per official records. The move aligned with the government's agenda outlining the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019, which aims to provide citizenship to undocumented non-Muslim migrants from neighboring countries. The CAA, which came into effect on March 11, 2024, prioritizes persecution non-Muslim migrants, including Hindus, Sikh, Jains, Buddhists, Parsis and Christians from Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan for Indian nationality. Despite global scrutiny and criticism of the CAA, particularly from the United States and other nations, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar emphasized the historical context of the legislation, citing Paritan. He highlighted the practice of the various countries expediting citizenship processes in similar situations. The United States recently expressed its concerns regarding the notification of the CAA in India and stated that it is closely monitoring the implementations of the law. Meghalaya BJP Chief Rikmanji Monin and a spokesperson M. Kharkrang on Friday, March 15, said that the CAA will not be applicable to the state as it is protected by the 6th schedule of the Constitution of India. Monin said the PM Modi and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah have respected the sentiments of the tribal people by accepting the 6 scheduled areas from the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019. In the original Act of 1955, 6 scheduled areas exceptions was not there. This was introduced in 2019 Act by the BJP government. BJP cares about the well-being of the tribals and so introduced these exceptions. Such attempts taken by the centre reassures the commitment of the Modi-led government to uplift the lives of the tribal community through various governmental schemes. Monin said, while adding now the Meghalaya stays exempted from the CAA, it is pointless for those opposing to beat around the bush, but as citizens of this great nation, we should all work towards its progress and prosperity, the BJP chief added. BJP spokesperson M. Kharkrang also shared his view on the impact of Citizenship Amendment Act in Meghalaya. The whole state of the Meghalaya probably is just 1 square kilometer. I am very sure that we don't have any people living in that area who will require to apply for citizenship under this Amendment Act, said Kharkrang. Talking about the Congress party terming CAA as a vote bank and the NGO's concern about the possible rise of illegal immigrants, the BJP spokesperson said this act was passed in 2019 and the Prime Minister is keeping his promise that he made in the last election. This act is for those who entered the state prior to December 31, 2014. As how come we will have new immigrations? Highlighting recent developments, Moment said that rupees 15,000 crore had been set aside to convert the 2-lane Umroi to Silchar road into a 4-lane route. He urged the people of Meghalaya to vote for the BJP candidate in the next Lok Sabha elections, stressing the government's pro-people and pro-development agenda. Moment said the Meghalaya may have greater benefits for the state if 2 BJP MPs were elected. The National People's Party (NPP) has opted out of the race for 2 Lok Sabha seats in Arunachal Pradesh. As a part of the National Democratic Alliance (NDA), the NPP National Committee has resolved to back the NDA candidates in Arunachal Pradesh. Furthermore, the said committee has also instructed to lend their support to the NDA candidates. Meanwhile, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has praised the Meghalaya Chief Minister for showing unparalleled commitment. Such unparalleled commitment and committed among our partners will ensure the NDA under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji secures over 400 seats. Thank you so much, Sri Sangma Conrad ji, wrote Chief Minister Sarma on X. Following the announcement of the poll dates for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, Tripura Chief Minister Professor Dr. Manik Saha said the respect and development of the Janati people have been assured by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and as a result, people's confidence and trust in the BJP are increasing. Dr. Saha also said that in the upcoming Lok Sabha election, both BJP candidates will secure a massive landslide victory. He said this while addressing the Janajati Karyakata Sammelan at Agartala Town Hall. It is indeed a good day. As I was coming to the venue, seeing the Janajati brothers and sisters coming, I am confident that the BJP will win both seats with a landslide victory. Our former Chief Minister Biplav Kumar Deb is contesting from the west and Maharani Kriti Singh Debbarma will contest from the east. I am sure of the BJP's victory in both seats, said Dr. Saha. He emphasized that PM Modi has always raised the importance of developing the Northeast, stating that without the development of the Northeast, the development of India is not possible, and without the development of Janajati, the development of Tripura is not possible. Our government is working in this same direction. We have witnessed now how the Janajati people were used for vote bank politics and suppressed for a long period. We do not believe in such work. We work for overall development. To honor late Maharaja Bir Bikram Kishore De Burma, we have named our airport after him, declared a holiday on his birth anniversary, and sent a proposal to the Centre for changing the name Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council into the Tripura Territorial Council. We know how to show respect. The CPIM was only known for slogans. The main agenda was to create division among tribal and non-tribal people. We are working for the development of tribals, said the Chief Minister. Tapir Gao, the current MP representing Arunachal East, has criticized China's objections to Prime Minister Modi's visit to Arunachal Pradesh. Gao dismissed China's interference, asserting that Arunachal Pradesh welcomes any dignitary regardless of China's objections. Addressing concerns about anti-incumbency in his candidacy for the Arunachal Pradesh parliamentary constitution, Gao emphasized that within the 27 assembly constitutions of North Arunachal there is no anti-incumbency except within the opposition ranks. In democracy, every individual has a right to contest or to seek a party ticket for their irrespective party. In our BJP, many candidates seek a ticket which was their right, and as now party gave me ticket for the BJP workers will support me unanimously. Quotes the MP. Gao also took aim at the previous Congress regime, attributing the encroachment by China in Upper Subansiri and Upper Siang to Congress negligence towards border security. He contrasted this within the significant infrastructural developments witnessed under the BJP-led government in Arunachal Pradesh, citing improvements in highways and other sectors. Speaking at the inauguration of the Western Parliament office at the state BJP office in Nagar, Gao underscored the achievements of the BJP government in various areas such as healthcare, education, water supply, electricity and sports. The event was attended by Deputy CM Chona Main and other legislators, highlighting the party's commitment to furthering development in the region. At Gujarat University, a horrifying incident unfolded as a mob stormed into a hostel, assaulting international students who were reportedly offering Taraweeh prayers, a part of Ramadan rituals, inside their rooms. At least 5 students hailing from Uzbekistan, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan and African countries sustained severe injuries in the attack, which involved stick and rods. The injured students have been admitted to the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Institute of Medical Sciences and Research Hospital in Ahmedabad for treatment. Gujarat Home Minister Harsh Sanghvi swiftly intervened, calling for immediate action. He convened a meeting with the State Director General of Police and the Joint Commissioner of Police of the Crime Branch, instructing them to expedite the arrest of the perpetrators. Authorities have initiated investigations into the incident, with a first information report FIR lodged against 20 to 25 unidentified individuals. While one person has been identified, efforts are underway to apprehend all involved parties. The assault on international students within university premises has sparked outrage and concern, prompting calls for justice and stringent actions against attackers. As the investigation progresses, authorities are under pressure to ensure the safety and security of all students, especially those from diverse backgrounds studying in Gujarat University. In a tragic incident on the national highway connecting Silchar Aijol, a devastating head-on collisions between a passenger sumo vehicle and a truck in Narsinghpur, Kasar, has left 3 individuals dead and several others injured. The calamity unfolded as a passenger vehicle en route from Mizoram collided head-on with the truck traveling in the opposite direction. Eyewitnessing reported that the collision occurred as a passenger vehicle attempted to overtake another vehicle at high speed, resulting in the catastrophic crash. 3 occupants of the passenger sumo vehicle succumbed to their injuries at the scene of the accident, with numerous others sustained varying degrees of injuries. Prompt actions by local residents led to the swift rescue of the injured, who were promptly transported to Silchar Medical College for urgent medical attention. As of now, the identities of both the deceased and the injured remain undisclosed, pending formal identifications and notifications of their families. Authorities are actively investigating the circumstances surrounding the collisions to determine any contributing factors and ensure appropriate measures are taken to prevent such tragedies in the future. The incident serves as a grim reminder of the perils of reckless driving and the critical importance of adhering to traffic regulations, especially on busy highways. Our hearts go out to the families and loved ones of those affected by this harrowing incident, and we extend our sincere condolences during this difficult time. The Indian Navy successfully forced 35 pirates to surrender and ensured the safe evacuations of 17 crew members from a merchant ship located approximately 1,400 nautical miles away from the Indian coast, according to officials. The Navy used its P-81 maritime patrol aircraft, frontline ships INS Kolkata and INS Subhadra, and a high-altitude long-endurance HALE unmanned aerial vehicle in the operation. The Marcos commandos were airdropped by a C-17 aircraft. Previously, the Navy had thwarted attempts by a group of Somali pirates to hijack ships off the east coast of Somalia. The pirates had set sail in a cargo ship named Ruin, which has been hijacked about 3 months ago. Navy spokesperson Commander Vivek Madwal stated that the INS Kolkata had over the past 40 hours successfully cornered the pirates, forced them to surrender and ensure the safe evacuations of the crew members. The vessel MB Ruin was hijacked by Somali pirates on December 14 last year and was suspected of being used for acts of piracy on the high seas. The Indian Navy recently reported that pirates fired upon one of its warships. In response, the warship acted in self-defense under international law and used minimal force to neutralize the threats to shipping and seafarers. The pirates on board were urged to surrender, release the vessels and any civilians they might be holding hostage. Assistance were extended to a Bangladeshi flag cargo vessels by an Indian warship and a long-range maritime patrol aircraft after it was hijacked last Friday. The safety of the crew was ascertained and the Indian warship continued to maintain its presence near the vessel until it released Somalia territorial waters. In the past few weeks, the Indian Navy was assisted several merchant vessels in the Western Indian Ocean following attacks. Earlier this month, the Navy thwarted a piracy attempt on an Iranian flag fishing a vessel with a crew of 11 Iranian and 8 Pakistani nationals off the east coast of Somalia. Around 40 workers were rushed to hospitals with burn injuries following a blast in the boiler of a spare parts manufacturing facility in the industrial area of Dharuhera on Saturday, said police. No casualty was reported yet, a senior officer said. Many of the wounded were rushed to the civil hospital in Rewari and some were referred to hospitals in Delhi and Gurugram, said police. The incident took place around 5:50 p.m. when a boiler burst into the dust collector of the factory, said police. Several fire tenders were rushed to the unit to put out the fire. In an address at Global Spirituality Mahotsav held at Kanha Shanti Bhavan, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar reiterated the noble intent behind the Citizenship Amendment Act CAA, emphasizing its aim to provide sanctuary to persecuted religious minorities while safeguarding the rights of all citizens. Dhankar lamented the lack of recognitions for the historical context and humanitarian essence of the CAA, particularly its role in offering solace to persecuted minorities residing in neighboring regions. He said that the CAA stands as a testament of India's commitment to secularism, equality and justice as enshrined in the Indian Constitution. Amidst a backdrop of escalating geopolitical tensions and arising instances of repressions and discrimination based on religion, Dhankar highlighted India's unique position as a beacon of hope. He emphasized the age-old principle of Sarva Dharma Sambhav, equal respect for all religions, as the cornerstone of the Indian civilization ethos. Throughout history, India has proudly campaigned pluralism, offering refuge to those feeling persecuted for their faith. Dhankar reiterated India's unwavering commitment to providing equal protections and promotions of all religions, reflecting the nation's cherished ethos of unity in diversity. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in the Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts. In Kamjong district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Traffic is seen as usual on the roads. Shops and markets remain opened. People were purchasing essential items during the curfew relaxation. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. District magistrates issue orders for submitting licensed arms and weapons ahead of the polls, latest by 23rd March. Protests intensify over arrest of 3 cadres of Pambai-led UNLF. Torch rallies carried out across the valley. "1,058 polling stations vulnerable critical," says Manipur Chief Electoral Officer. Election Commission of India issues do's and don'ts of Model Code of Conduct. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Kamjong district till 8 p.m. In Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV 6 p.m. English News. Thank you and have a great day.